Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to an all new episode of the Mega Flynt Show, guys. It has been a long time, man, but now your boy is back. We are back once again, guys. So the reason is where have I been? I have been doing like a little soccer season and stuff. Yeah, our team's undefeated. Yes, go undefeated, baby. But that is not what we're here today, guys. Cause yeah, I have. Oh man. I just want to say it has been a blessed, man. God, I am back doing YouTube once again, man. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on with the show, man. I miss you guys like a lot. But today, guys, we are here to talk about this movie that I have watched 2 times. I watched it in Cinemark and on the Extreme Digital. Today, guys, we are talking about Godzilla and Kong, the New Empire. I have watched it 2 times in a row, and my God, you gotta admit, this was the best film. I gotta say that this movie might be better than King of the Monsters. I gotta admit that. I mean, you know what's crazy that you get to see Godzilla and Kong get to fight each other in the sequel, and then you got them working together against Scar King and Shimo. That's what we're talking about. But here we go. Shit. But yeah. But you gotta admit though, the movie was great. You know, the monsters have the monsters was great. Had the great time screen, and so did the humans in the movie, like Rebecca Hall, Kaylee Huddle, and Dan Stevens, our new actor. But yes. And shoot, man, you know you gotta admit this movie will forever be the best movie. Then I mean, if you compare like Godzilla versus Kong and Godzilla X Kong, which movie do you think is the best? I would say the New Empire is, man. I mean, for real, like you get to see them, you get to see Kong and Godzilla fight each other for the one time, and then you get to see them working together as a team. Like, you know, this movie it reminds me about Hobbs and Shaw for a little bit. Like, they used to hate each other, but then they got to work together to stop an evil threat. And yeah, you got it, man. And also, guys, I brought some gifts right here and stuff. But yeah, I mean, for real, the movie was great and stuff like that, and it makes me want to be a fan of a Monsterverse. Like ever since I watched Godzilla 2014 all the way to Godzilla Kong Skull Island, Godzilla King of the Monsters, Skull Island on Netflix, Godzilla Singular Point, like all types of the Monsterverse films and shows, like including Monarch Legacy of Monsters, and that show was epic. But guys, Godzilla and Kong the New Empire, man, you got to experience that movie. You guys should like watch it. Like my friend watched it in 3D and he said it was great. And it makes me, but you know, everybody in the whole audience, they're all watching it because the critics says that it's yada this yada that yada. Like why are the critics think that it's horrible when the whole audience are watching it and they think it's great and like but like they should like stop that for real, man. But yeah. So without further ado, guys, we're gonna look at the Rotten Tomato of Godzilla and Kong as I put it up right here. And don't forget, guys, we are 2 days till WrestleMania, and I cannot wait. This is gonna be amazing. Well, here we go, guys. This is Godzilla called the New Empire's Rotten Tomato. It has the tomato meter is 53%, but the audience score is 92%, man. And yeah, I gotta admit, this film was has the and let's not forget that the box office of Godzilla and Kong is $80 million, and you already know that the Monsterverse is already topping Marvel and Disney, like at the same time, man. Like, bro, I am like telling you guys this like right now, bro. Like this movie is literally topping Disney and Marvel, bro, you already know the MCU and Disney, they're in big trouble right now, man. Because now they got to deal with the Monsterverse. Because now the Monsterverse is being on top of the franchise right now. Like, you know, like all the franchise that we love the most, like Dark Knight, fucking Aquaman. Nah, I think so. But the Avengers. And yeah, you got to admit that this movie, I rate this movie like 100 out of 10 because shit, you got Gia, you got Kong, you got Zilla, Shimo, Andrews, Bernie, Trapper, all that, and the Iwi tribes, man. And let's not forget the what we love the most, Mothra. Man, I have missed seeing Mothra ever since she sacrificed herself from King Ghidorah on King of the Monsters, which was in 2019. And also, guys, I brought some gifts along the way. You guys want to see it? Here we go, right here. Look at this. Boom! What I got right here, y'all. Got a Kong and a Godzilla and Kong cup right down over here. See, I lost the top of the Godzilla because at the movie theaters because you know I was trying to dump my drinks. And another one, we have a Godzilla and Kong popcorn bucket. Yeah, you got this. You guys see Kong right here. You see Godzilla. You guys can see right here in formation right here. There's Godzilla. There's Kong right there. And the title, Godzilla Kong the New Empire. And also, we have major announcement that Adam Wingard just reported, uh, just said that he's gonna make a trilogy of Godzilla and Kong, but this time it's gonna focus on Godzilla, which I think the movie with that focuses Godzilla on another Godzilla and Kong movie. I really think that it might be a great point. Like it might be a great point and stuff. And yeah. You see, I really like how they did Godzilla. I mean, he went from his original form to a burning Godzilla to an original form and went to the evolve formation, bro. It reminds me of the Millennium Godzilla that has pink dorsal fins. And yes, I gotta say this right now, man. I mean, this movie is literally topping Dune 2 and freaking Elemental. I'm telling you guys, no, I'm gonna show you guys this right now. I'm gonna show you guys this right here. I mean, there's a hit a milestone. So it says right here from Collider.com, the collateral damage from Godzilla Kong New Empire has smashed through the $100 million mark at the domestic box office following a successful first week of the Monsterverse movie. After Thursday's Taken were counted, the movie's domestic box now stands at TK, released to an unexpectedly strong response from audience on Friday last week. It debuted in a number of overseas markets some days earlier. The epic monster bashing popcorn flick has set itself for success immediately. Not only has the movie already recovered its production budget, which is already reduced from its predecessor, it is already particularly guaranteed to return a profit for Legendary. Godzilla Kong Empire is a continuation that of the epic battle that defined the Monsterverse. This time, bringing together Godzilla and Kong as the reluctant partners as they face a new apocalyptic threat. The story takes a dive into both kaiju's existence, with Godzilla defending the surface and Kong exploring the uncharted depths in the Hollow Earth. Their path coverage when Kong discovers hidden layer beneath the whole Earth, uncovering an enslaved civilization and a history that connects their fate more deeply than ever before, forced to put aside their rivalry. Godzilla and Kong team up with both old and new allies to confront an existential threat, the ferocious Scar King. I really like. No. I really like how how Adam Wingard did Scar King and Shimo, bro. Like they make it their top tier, man. I mean, you gotta admit that all the Monsterverse villains, bro, that they are like doing great so far. Like the Mutos, King Ghidorah, Rodan, Zilla, Tiamat, and Mega Godzilla, and Scar King and Shimo, bro. I gotta admit that I mean, I like how the way that Adam Ringo tried to like rush the whole ending. But there's no post credit scenes though, guys. If you over here saying you over being bad about that, there's no post credit scene. There was no post credit scene because Adam Wingard was just rushing the movie so they could like release the trailer and stuff. But yeah, deliver an action-packed adventure that not only challenged their strength but also explored the rich lore of these iconic characters in new and thrilling ways. Also, they wrestled and destroyed the pyramid. I got it, bro. It's like you're watching a WWE match every time you see a Egypt fight between Godzilla and Kong, bro. I gotta say, with the way that Godzilla suplexed and speared Godzilla, I was like, man, get the fuck out, bro. Like, there is no way he just did that shit, bro. Like, it's crazy. It was crazy. But yeah, we'll talk about what. Okay, so yeah, and I like that. But yeah, you gotta admit right now, man. But yes, you got to say that you know you got to admit that that Godzilla is they just stopped like the top of the box office charts, collecting better than $80 million from 3,861 North American theaters in its debut. Heading into the weekend, the monster mashup was projected to earn $50 million to $55 million all the way to the start. Like for real, the budget of this Godzilla X Kong Empire was 135 million United States dollars. So does this mean that the MonsterVerse has won the war between Disney, Marvel, and now they're on the way to the top? Like Warner Bros. Legendary, dude, they are doing so freaking epic with the whole MonsterVerse, bro. Like it makes me want to see more MonsterVerse stuff. Like it really does. But yeah. I mean, what they did with Scar King and Shima was great. What they did to Celia, when we got a debut of the new Scylla, and Doug, and Tiamat. Yeah, you gotta admit this, and this I gotta admit though, the marketing, the marketing that Legendary did with this, bro, it's freaking epic. Like for real, let me look at this. The popcorn bucket looks good. I just like the way that Godzilla and Kong are marketing in the movie theaters and stuff, man. Like I gotta watch this. I gotta watch it 2 times. I watched it with at first I watched it with my brother, my cousins, and my uncle, and then I watched it with my cousins and my grandma. And I got to admit that this movie, I mean, even my friend Ray Shard watched it in theaters in 3D. He told me that it was freaking epic. That he like I really want to watch that movie again. It makes dude, like every time you watch Godzilla and Kong movie, bro, you gotta watch it again. Like I have to watch Godzilla and Kong from all the way from March to all the way to freaking December, bro. Like it will forever be the best it will ever be the at least favorite Monsterverse film. But now I gotta say that Godzilla and Kong might be my favorite movie in 2024, and I got to rate it like 10 out of 10 and stuff like that. But yes, this movie, master chef kiss. This is a master chef kiss. But yes, guys, the movie was great. You all should watch it. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today's Battlefield show. As you guys already know, man, we are 2 days away to WrestleMania 40, guys. You got The Rock and Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins on 9-1, bro. But it's just that I cannot wait to react to it on my main YouTube channel. If you guys want to know what it is Mega Flynt, guys. But yeah, that is it for today's show and video, guys. I want to thank you guys so much, all the Monsterverse fans out there. Make sure you guys will go ahead and watch Godzilla and Kong, which is still now playing in every theaters you go, man. And alright, guys, make sure you go ahead and like this video, subscribe if you guys haven't, and turn that bell on, guys. But yeah, don't forget, guys, man, Mega Flynt out, guys. Peace.